'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through Uncle Athanasios' garage there wasn't a trace of a Ford or even a Chrysler. The presents were wrapped and the lights were all lit, so I figured I'd mess with the '63 Impala 409 and '77 Bandit TA for a bit.
I popped the release and I lifted the hoods when a deep voice behind me said, "That '63 Impala 409 and '77 Trans Am Bandit looks awesome." Well, as you can imagine, I turned mighty quick, and there by the workbench stood good old Saint Nick. I stood there for a bit, not too sure what to say. Then he said, "Don't suppose that you trade for my sleigh?" I said, "No way, Santa," and started to grin. I said, "But if you've got the time, we could go for a spin."
His round little mouth, all tied up like a bow, turned into a smile and he said, "Hey, let's go." So as not to disturb all the neighbors, we pushed the '63 Chevy 409 quietly into the street, and taking our places before I pushed the pedal to the metal, I turned on the key and I let the clutch spill. The sound that erupted took him by surprise, but he liked it a lot by the look in his eyes. With 409 screaming and open headers aglow, we headed on out where the muscle cars go. And that's when Santa's grin widened, approaching his ears with every shift up as I went through the gears. Then he yelled, "Can't recall when I felt so alive." So I backed off the gas and said,
"You wanna drive?" Old Santa was stunned when I gave him the keys. When he walked past the headlights, he shook at the knees. Then the big 409 exploded with air, some exhaust roar.
Santa let out the clutch and the tires shook the ground. Power shift into second, again into third. I sat there just watching at loss for a word, and I heard him exclaim as we blasted from sight, "Merry Christmas to all, it's a hell of a night."